In this day and age, the team approach is more imperative than ever before. Everyone is always trying to gain an edge. And the way that you gain an edge in any industry is to spend 100% of your time and focus on a specialized skill. It's very well known that if you try to do everything, you're not going to be good at anything. And let's just use sports for an example since we're talking about teams. There are a lot of non-team oriented sports such as tennis or golf that have an entire team behind the scenes to make sure that athlete is very successful and maintains an elite level. Tennis or golf, for example. You have nutritionists, you have fitness coaches, you have a swing coach, you might have a publicist, an agent, a manager, handling all the minutia behind the scenes that don't necessarily translate or directly translate to wins or W's in the win column, but they're imperative to maintain the focus of that athlete pursuing those goals of winning tournaments and maintaining an elite level of performance. Well, Ashton Thomas, to me specifically, it really defines my career. I have spent 15 years in my adult working life in financial services. I started in mortgage loan origination, segued into working at a trading brokerage, and the last 10 years have been spent here with Ashton Thomas. And I candidly am more excited than ever to see where the next 10, 20, or even 30 years takes me right here with Ashton Thomas. Ashton Thomas maintains their edge by never being complacent and always being forward-looking. Our goal is always to try to anticipate the needs and wants of advisors in the future and proactively provide those aspects to the working advisor here under our roof. Well, I will start off with the challenging part because I think that's maybe a small piece of the overall puzzle. In this day and age of digital information, the speed at which it can be dispersed, as well as having misinformation dispersed along with accurate information, sometimes you're combating things that may not necessarily be true or might not necessarily be interpreted the right way. And so you do have some combativeness sometimes with people in that regard. But what I will say, the advantages of technology far outweigh any of the disadvantages. From a communication standpoint, a connectivity standpoint, from just a scalability standpoint, it allows the advisor to really focus on what is most important, and that is nurturing the relationships that they have with their clients and not spending time fiddling with minutia and things that don't translate to forming and keeping those strong bonds with your clients.